Hello, lately, so many people have been asking us, is there a comprehensive guide to your private vacations in Western Sichuan? The most inquired about package is our Greenstone Secret Realm, a 6-day, 5-night private vacation exploring purely niche hidden gems. This is also our most recommended itinerary. Why? Because every night you stay at our own properties. This way, the hardware, the environment, and the on-site activities are all quality assured by us. Also, when traveling in Western Sichuan, if you change hotels every day, your trip will be quite exhausting. Therefore, using one location as a base to explore the surrounding areas is the deepest and most comfortable way to travel. So, I'll use this video to show you clearly what our most popular 6-day, 5-night Greenstone Secret Realm vacation is all about. How much does it cost? What cars do we use? What is the accommodation like? What are the dining standards? Where do we go each day? What delicious food do we eat? How long are the drives? What activities are included? Is there altitude sickness? After watching this video, you will have a crystal clear understanding of our private Western Sichuan vacation. First, let's talk about our travel style. It differs greatly from the guides on Xiaohongshu, traditional travel agencies, or standard small group tours. Most guides you find online are just about rushing from spot to spot for quick photos. We offer a deep, wild luxury vacation. It is a completely different beast. If you just want a quick glance at traditional scenic spots, then you don't need us. You can just go with them. But if you have life experience, demand quality, want to return to nature, experience truly niche spots, and understand local culture, then we are for you. Our pricing is all inclusive, covering food, accommodation, transport, and activities. There won't be any hidden costs during the trip. Even if you crave a late night snack, we can take you out for BBQ. The idea is to pay once up front so you can enjoy the trip carefree without worrying about money. Our off-season rate is 1,200 RMB per person per Dalton Y, and the peak season rate is 1,500 RMB per person per Dalton Y. We only operate from May to October, as the other months are too cold. Without vegetation, altitude sickness is more common, making the experience less enjoyable. Within our operating window, only the May Day holiday, National Day, and summer break from the 15th of July to the 15th of August are considered peak season. All other dates are off-season. The peak season price is 1,500 per person. Our private tours require a minimum of 2 people. If you bring children who share your room, they are half price. We arrange family suites that can accommodate 2 adults and 2 children. As a private tour, you get 1 car, 1 guide, and butler-style service. We cater exclusively to your family for the entire trip. There is no carpooling or joining groups with strangers. However, we do have 4 guides and 4 vehicles in total, so we can host up to 4 families simultaneously. For events like the bonfire party at Dorji's home, or group activities where having more people makes it livelier and more fun, we might suggest you join together. Of course, for families who prefer privacy or have social anxiety, it is absolutely fine if you want to stay separate. We can even organize a private bonfire party just for the 2 of you. The tour fee does not include our videography service. We focus on video, like what I'm filming now. Using the pocket camera and drones you see here, we can edit this footage into a daily highlight reel for you. From the guests who book our videography service, we will select those willing to appear on camera. Guests who can be featured in our travel documentary demos. First, how do you get here? If you're coming from another province, we suggest arriving a day early. You can stay a night in Chengdu and enjoy some great food. Around 10 a.m. the next morning, we will pick you up in Chengdu and head out. Our destination offers Western Sichuan Plateau scenery closest to Chengdu, but it still takes a 5-hour drive to get there, including stops for lunch, resting, and restroom breaks. The whole journey takes about 7 hours. This means the first day is for arrival, and the last day is for return. In this 6-day, 5-night trip, you have 4 full days in the middle for activities. However, you'll still see scenery during the second half of your first day, as well as during the first half of your return trip on the last day. We take different routes there and back so you can experience different views. As for high altitude sickness, which many worry about, there's really no need. We host many private groups, and while almost every group has mild symptoms, it is not scary and won't affect the rest of your trip. Altitude sickness is a normal phenomenon. I'll dedicate a separate episode to explaining the science behind it. We have 3 safeguards in place to minimize altitude sickness, or even prevent it entirely. Alright, let's look at our daily itinerary for the 6 days and 5 nights. On day 1, we pick you up in Chengdu in the morning and pass through Ya, and at noon, we'll treat you to a meal of Yan's famous tribute pepperfish. In the afternoon, we drive towards Kangding, but we won't enter the city itself, because there is essentially nothing to see inside the city. We also won't stop while crossing the Zhiduo mountain pass, because it is just a crowded photo spot with nothing else there. Instead, we'll take a scenic route with few cars and beautiful views, chasing the sunset along the scenic route on your first day. For the next 2 hours, enjoy the scenic drive all the way to our homestay. We should arrive between 6 o'clock and 7 p.m. Our homestay is located in a stunning setting. A full kilometer of the river valley lies within our private grounds. We have the lodge itself, flower fields, and a horse ranch, So after checking in, you can take some time to rest at the lodge. For dinner, we've arranged a yak meat and mushroom hot pot. Since you'll be tired from the day's drive, you'll head straight to rest for the night. Day 2. The theme for today is the wild. So today will be a bit wild, rugged, and incredibly fun. We'll take you to experience the ultimate beauty of the untamed wilderness. The morning is for enjoying the slow life at the homestay after waking up. You can brew tea on the terrace or take a stroll around the grounds. If you want to go horseback riding, just contact your butler, and they will take you to our on-site stables for a ride. Exclusively for our private tour guests, everything in the homestay cafe is completely complimentary. It is an unlimited supply. Fruits, coffee, grilled sausages, soft drinks, and alcohol. We also keep several cats here for you to play with. At the homestay, you can also make wishing bottles, paint on stones, or fly kites, activities that are perfect for children. Then at 11 o'clock, we all set off for lunch in Tagong Town. Lunch is at Snow Mountain Romance, which is arguably the best and most upscale restaurant in Tagong. In the afternoon, we'll begin our wild off-road crossing of the Greenstone Trail. The entire route is about 40 kilometers. If driving straight through, it would only take about an hour and a half. But since we focus on the experience, so there are many great photo spots along the way, plus camping sites and places to spot marmots. And in July and August, you can even pick wild mushrooms. So the total activity time is about 5 hours. After a full day of fun, you might be a bit tired and need a rest. Then, at 7 p.m., we'll take you to the home of a local Tibetan elder, Grandpa Dorji. The atmosphere at Dorji's home is wonderful at night. He lives there with his grandchildren. It is a pure, authentic gathering with Tibetan friends, like a private family party. Grandpa Dorji used to be in an art troupe, so he plays the flute, plays the harmonica, sings Tibetan songs, and performs Tibetan dances, including tap dance. His grandchildren are also very pure-hearted and genuine. When you immerse yourself in this family atmosphere, only then can you truly experience authentic Tibetan life. His stewed yak ribs with potatoes are absolutely delicious. I highly recommend you try this home-cooked Tibetan meal. We all leave Dorji at home around 9 p.m. Then it is time to rest for the night. On day 3, the theme is villages. We will pass through 5 beautiful villages, and in one of them, we'll find the cafe with the best atmosphere to have lunch. Lunch will be mushroom soup, hot pot, and stir fry. If wild mushrooms are in season, we will definitely include them for you. After lunch, we'll enjoy a relaxing 2-hour break at the cafe. With its scenic bridges and streams, it is very photogenic, giving off a vibe similar to Little Altai. We all stay at the village cafe until about 3 p.m. Then, depending on the weather, if it is sunny, we'll head up the mountain to view Gonga Snow Mountain. If it is cloudy, we'll relax here a bit longer and set off for our next destination around 4 or 5 p.m. On the way, we will pass by 5 beautiful villages. The first invites you to stroll through scenic highland barley fields. The second features ancient watchtowers dating back 1,000 years. The third is a village that looks just like an oil painting. Opposite the fourth village is the Juemu Nunnery, offering a wide open vista. The fifth is a cliffside village, lush with vegetation like a hidden paradise. We will then drive through 2 canyons. The first is the Dark Forest Canyon, while the second, leading to the lake, is deeper and resembles a miniature tiger leaping gorge. For dinner tonight, we will taste our local wild stock raised in western Sichuan snow water, the cold water fish. The soup made from this fish is incredibly fresh and savory. Their green pepper chicken and braised trotters are also signature dishes, absolutely delicious. This restaurant has been open for over 20 years. Then we'll return to the homestay to rest for the night. Day 4. Today's theme is softness. We will take you to experience the ultimate beauty of gentleness and serenity. In the morning, we head to the lake area to forage for mushrooms on a small island. Even outside of mushroom season, walking through the forest on this island is incredibly atmospheric and poetic. Next, we all take a 2-kilometer walk around the lake. The path is very flat, and the dense forest is oxygen rich, so there is no risk of altitude sickness. Usually walking these 2 kilometers takes only half an hour, but because the scenery along the way is so stunning, it will likely take you an hour to an hour and a half. At noon, we'll reach our glamping site in the heart of the lake, where the canopy is set, and a hot savory pot is ready for you. Dining under the canopy amidst the colorful lake scenery is a truly rare and special experience. Of course, during mushroom season, we will prepare plenty of fresh mushrooms for you. Then, for the afternoon, you have 2 options. You can choose to simply relax by the lake, listening to music and soaking up this wonderful moment. Because every minute spent here is pure enjoyment, you just won't want to leave. Or, you can hop into a thrilling local minivan arranged by the villagers. We allow drive about 10 kilometers on a rough road, which takes around 30 minutes. We'll arrive at a second stunning lake area that is almost completely free of tourists. If you prefer a relaxing pace, you can simply take photos by the lake. If you want to explore deeper, it takes about an hour and a half round trip. We can go on a light hike, wandering through the forest surrounding the lake. The forest here is the most beautiful I have ever seen. Just like Alice in Wonderland. Some trees are over 2 meters in diameter. It takes about 4 people to encircle them. On the way down, if you aren't too tired, you can soak your feet in the wild hot springs. If you're feeling tired, we can head straight back down. We'll return to Xinduqiao for dinner at the KL New Dao restaurant. Their specialty is a hot pot in the center surrounded by a BBQ grill ring. The grilled yak steak is delicious, but the corn cakes are even better. They are truly popular with our guests. As always, dining is unlimited here. You can order as much as you like. After dinner, we'll head back to the homestay. ITL will be around 8 or 9 p.m., so you can rest immediately if you wish. Of course, if you want to hang out, you can come to the lobby area.
We have a fireplace and a bonfire going.
Our team loves playing music, and you are welcome to join in. Day 5.